jingle bell rock. Jingle bells swing and jingle bells ring. What a bright time!
It's a bright time to rock the night away. What? Whoa! I didn't even see you there. How long have you been watching for? I was just... Exams are done. I thought I would enjoy myself. I'm just trying to dance in my room, and you just pop up. Well, you know what? Thank you for coming, but I guess since you're here, I gotta give you some news. So here we go. The first thing I want to tell you guys about is the Ontario Colleges Marketing Competition. It happened near the end of November, and it was amazing. Hundreds of students from across all of Ontario traveled to Toronto and came to Humber College to participate. From the flash mob, to the quiz bowl, to the gala dinner, and the awards ceremony, it was one hell of an event. And being a participant, it was super stressful. But all in all, it was a huge success. Humber actually came in third, which is their best placing ever. Last year we came in fourth, this year was third. That means next year has to logically be second. So all the other colleges, better watch yourself, because Humber's going to bring it. I gotta tell you guys this. I know I don't want to brag, but I want a free trip to Las Vegas. Isn't that cool? I was in the shower last week. I came back into my room. The radio was on. They were looking for caller number 25. I called in, and I was caller number 25. I picked stocking number 9, and he said, "You just want a free trip for 2 to Las Vegas this weekend." I was amazed. What? I just want a trip for 2 to Vegas? That's right. So we ended up going to Vegas. We stayed at the Mandalay Bay, as I said. We went and saw the Michael Jackson show. We also got tickets to see David Copperfield, which blew my mind. Amazing. We also rented a car. We went out to the Grand Canyon, which was crazy. I was expecting rails, but 4,500 foot straight drop where we were. But the one thing I will say about Vegas is strip clubs, and slot machines. I'm not sure if there's more slot machines or strip clubs, but regardless, there's a hell of a lot of both. So, to Chum FM, a special thank you. You made my holidays, and you made my dad happy. So, thank you, Chum FM. And now we move into the news. The stuff that really matters. The stuff that like holds this really messed up world together. And the first thing I want to talk about is Time Magazine. Time Magazine just announced their Person of the Year, and it is the protester. And their title cover reads from the Arab Springs to Athens, from Occupy Wall Street to Moscow. It's been a year of the protester. People want to be heard. They want their voice to be heard. They just want to get out there. Change is in the air. If there's ever been a time, it is now. Now, as you know, I'm not that accepting when it comes to protesting. I understand that if you have something to say, you gotta be heard. But if you're gonna say something, at least know what the hell you're saying. And if I'm not gonna get back into it, but if you want to see my opinion on it, check my last video on Occupy Wall Street. Our next 2 stories revolves around stalking. It may have been the year of the protester, but it's definitely the week of the stalker. This week, Facebook introduced their new timeline to every single user, and if you haven't seen it, it's really cool. It's kind of confusing and kind of creepy when you start to look at it. It's cool. I like it. I think it's a good change. I like change. I embrace change. But I do see a few problems with this. One, it makes stalking a hell of a lot easier. You can pretty much find out anything about a person now. There's just too much personal information on there. And the last story of the day is KLM Airlines. Now this one's kind of creepy, and it makes me a wee bit apprehensive to ever fly with this airline. Just saying. Hear me out. Imagine you're sitting at home right now, right after you're done watching this video, drinking a big glass of eggnog because it's Christmas, and you're booking a flight to your Aunt Ruth for Christmas. Now, you're probably thinking, all you have to do is go on, fill in your information, and you got a flight. But if you're flying with KLM Airlines, it actually takes a wee bit more work. You look at a big list of people and you find someone, say Bob Stewart. You look at Bob and you see what Bob likes. You go to his Facebook profile, you go to his Twitter profile, his LinkedIn profile, you see what Bob does, how many friends he has, the pictures of him on vacation when he was in Cancun that one time and had a little bit too much rum. Essentially all the information that is accessible to a normal profile is now accessible to you, as if you were a friend with him. You can see absolutely everything about Bob, and then you can decide if you want to sit beside him on the plane or not. If not, you move along, maybe you go sit with Mr. Monkey. You think Mr. Monkey and yourself get along great, so then you two sit together. You plan to sit beside Mr. Monkey on the plane, and if he accepts, you're partners. That's all the time I have for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button down below and subscribe up above, because it makes Mr. Reindeer smile. You always want to keep reindeers happy when it's so close to Christmas, don't you? So Merry Christmas, guys, and I hope that I, Tim Hendry, and Mr. Reindeer have made you just a wee bit smarter. Happy holidays, stay safe, and Merry Christmas.